Hi crew, welcome to another episode of the Captain Calamity Adventures with me, Captain Calamity. It's got dark again at the Lollipop Lighthouse in Chocolate Button Bay, and that means it's story time. So I'm going to tell you about one of my adventures. This one involves a nasty character called the Weatherman. If you want to find out more about my stories, don't forget to click the link below. That will take you to an audiobook which you can download, and then you can listen to all my stories in the car or at home or when you're trying to go to sleep at night. They're nice, they're fun, they're exciting, and they're really cool. So here we go. Captain Calamity and the Weatherman. It was a funny day in Chocolate Button Bay. The day the sunshine went away, the day the storm clouds stopped to stay. It was a funny day in Chocolate Button Bay. Captain Calamity felt it first, that change within the air, that gentle rustle in the trees. All the signs were there. Scallywag, the captain's friend and member of his crew, was in the lighthouse fixing things, and suddenly he knew. He noticed when the lighthouse flickered, and when the klaxon rang, and when the Princess Prunella stopped that lovely song she sang. The captain gathered up his crew. What had just gone astray? The day the sun had failed to shine, and the storm clouds stopped to stay. I'll fly into the blackened sky, and then I'll find the cause of what has brought the grey clouds to our sunny, happy shores. Princess Prunella made a list of all the things he'd need. She was always very good at taking up the lead. Scallywag invented things that were not very clever. Could he help the captain stop this rather ghastly weather? Above the clouds, the Weatherman was cooking up a plan to keep the wind and rain falling with a big, enormous fan. He'd blown the storm clouds from the sea, and this is where they'd stay forever over Storyland and Chocolate Button Bay. Now, when Captain Calamity arrived up in the sky, he knew stopping the Weatherman would be no piece of pie. The mighty fan was set to blow the captain far away, preventing him from rescuing our Chocolate Button Bay. But what the nasty Weatherman never really knew was that Captain Calamity had help from his great crew. Princess Prunella had packed his bag with Scallywag's invention, and now perhaps it's time for me to give it a small mention. The item was a magic torch, and so the captain ran as flames ignited from its core. He thrust it in the fan. At once, the giant turning blades exploded in a tree and sent the clouds and Weatherman careering out to sea. And so the sun returned again, and all was as before. The captain and his fearless crew walked through the lighthouse door. They sat down at the table, and Prunella turned to say, "Don't you agree, my lovely friends? It's been a funny day." And so it had. A day of wrongs, a day of some distress, a day of grey and rainy clouds, but funny nonetheless. It was a funny day in Chocolate Button Bay, the day the sunshine went away, the day the storm clouds stopped to stay. It was a funny day in Chocolate Button Bay. If you like that story, don't forget to click the link below. That will take you to my audio stories which you can download. But above all, be safe, be smart, be smiley. See ya!